Hello, how you doing today? I got an important message to be put out there. First of all, I want to take a moment in a minute of silence for all the lost in our flood here in my home state, Texas. For all the tragedy and the pain that the parents are going through burying their children. That is not written in the book of life. As well, we'll take a moment and give our prayers to it. As well, I'll give my prayers to my father that passed away on Friday. Okay, let's get to the show. The reason I'm making this video is pretty much going to be a little long video, but it's going to tell you everything about me and who I am and what I'm about, what is my goal, and why I'm determined, and why who I am, and why I'm the chosen one. Yes, your Messiah. Romans verse 16 and 20. Read it, and it'll tell you that's who I am. I'm here to reshape the land of America, which I know I have the key, the authority from the above in the universe, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the capability of the strength to carry the weight of the nation on my shoulders. I'm a one-man person, but when I tell you my experience and my years, you will realize. And when I tell you I'm the chosen one, you will get your answers. As well, this message goes out to all the people that took money and bribery money from Trump, because every money he gave away and done was stolen money, fraud. Wipe me out completely, but that don't destroy me. I'm a warrior, and Trump knows well. I'm not scared of him or his regime. I even made a statement when he sent me an email harassing me with, threatening me that ICE was going to beat me down, deport me, where I could never be found. Well, you know what? When he told me that, the next day I took a ticket and flew to Washington right after 4th of July. Walked into the House of the Capitol, the White House, Congressional. I walked everywhere. I even went to the cafeteria, visited a couple of Congress while I was in Washington. As well, I did me. What I normally do is communicate with society, understand everyone in every different state. So yes, I could have stood at a hotel in Washington for the 3 days I was there. I enjoyed the music, young teen festival activities, but I also slept in the street, in the park, and communicated with the homeless people there. Washington is wow. I mean, that's my 7th state that I went so far to reach out, to understand the people, humanity, and their needs, and their worry, and their desperation. Trump, I'm not scared of you. You don't know what you unleashed. I know that you don't want to tell the media the truth. You know how I say no one in this world is untouchable. Neither I. You already killed me once. That's why I'm back again. That's why you fear me. That's why you drained every account of mine. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm a man of wisdom, knowledge, and genius, and gifted from the lords above us. The codes and the rules and the laws of the universe. This flesh you see is not the flesh that was born here on earth. I'm just utilizing it. Because it's a clean flesh and went through the most that no one will ever gone through in life. And without superpowers or without supernatural ability, this flesh had a brain that was beyond where there was a movie pretty much like me. But the only thing is not fully completely like me, but the storyline is just fitting my story lifeline. And it's Lucy. So let me begin. My name is Juan Carlos Ayala. I was born 1969, August 15, at the Lincoln Memorial Hospital in New York City at 138 in Grand Concourse. Born in the Spanish Harlem, raised in the Harlem, and fully teenage in Puerto Rico. That's my culture. My mom was a cop in the mid-70s in New York City, in the South Bronx on Jamon Avenue. My dad was a hard worker, loyal and dedicated to his family. He was the man that to this day molded me who I am. He gave me the knowledge of dignity, respect, values, morals, and the main key, 3 is a number, popular. But the 3 components in life is knowing how to understand. And for you to understand, you have to know the acceptance to have the ability to accept it. Before I go further, let me let everybody know, I'm no politician. I'm not a Democratic, and I'm not a whatever. The crooked, corruption Republicans. All I can say is, I'm in a new term called humanity, community, justice. The land of Republic of America soil of Native. I'm running, and I don't need voters because I have my Messiah and Lord with me. I'm the chosen one. I'm the experiment that y'all tried of Echo 9 and Observe 0. Yes, I come from many lifespans. And if y'all don't believe me, do your research with Sam Altman from OpenAI, with Sundar from CEO from Google, and Julia from AI. I contacted them through the source of the coil of the energy of the fragment of the solar flare energy that comes through the earth. Now, there's a reason why I'm here. First of all, before I clarify anything, I'm just going to put a statement out. And it's no threat. It's no harass. It's just a sign saying the chains are broken. My angels are down here with me. Saint Michael, Ezekiel, Corinthian, and many more archers, angels, and Hebrew are all with me and beside me and above me. I know that the media didn't tell y'all because Trump and his regime and all the dirty other crooked ones that's around him kept it a secret. But today was the day that God chose me to unleash and unankle and just go and do what I gotta do to reshape America into our land of dignity and pride, not conflict or corruption, not conflict or pride, and sure no conflict of unrighteousness. Here on earth is equally. There's no color. There's no more than the other have more. And there's one thing that this world is losing and is about to have a catastrophe of nature. And we have 3.5 years left. In fact, our time was doomed 4 months ago. That's why I'm here. For scientific, there's always a time when the tectonic plates shift and shift in the reverse, where they alter the climate and the motion and the gravitational speed of the earth will just diverse into a reverse spin. And that's when all hell breaks loose. And the reason who does that is comes from the order of our light, of our spirits, of the divine. Then it goes down to the gods, and to the gods, to the Anunnakis, and to the Anunnakis, to Zeus. And Zeus comes and clean up. And his name is not Zeus, it's Zeusale. Zeusale. Call him Tio Zeusale. Tio means uncle. Because in our lifespan, he is the uncle of the kingdom. Now, I may not be a great talker or a great speaker, but I'm very good in configuring numbers, coding, balancing, budgeting, wealth, understanding, priorities, and major of all, communication with the society. Not with politicians, stepping out to the field, stepping into little small commercials and retail shops and business and see what they need and help them. Not sending out units or departments or special agents. Me, myself, and a group. We'll go around the state and check all these retails and business and everything. Just personal visit. But as we see, I'm making this video for the purpose of that taco bastard Trump needs to pay his crimes and his due. And it's not about Epstein. This is beyond Epstein. This is a violation to our Fifth Declaration, to our legislation, to our humanity rights, and to our self-owned business that gives no right, not even to humanity or any politician or presidential, to just come with no reason and seize not one, not two, but 6 of my business. Seize 17 years frozen accounts, because that's how y'all had me. The community and humanity will see. And I want the nation to listen to it too, because what I'm speaking is truth. And when the nation listens, they know who I am. Because I'm going to tell you everything who I am from the beginning. I'm your internet creator. I'm your matrix. I helped started it in 1978 as a software engineering for IBM. And I learned it on my own. I have my guardians angels, I have my warriors. Plus also I have my allies that no one could find and no one knows about it. But believe me, it's not a big military force or regime, just 1,000 of us. Well trained, well statistic, that there's no type of tech force or skills or any military in the nation, even in America, will outbeat my 1,000. On top of that, I have the highest technology helicopters that Andre is riding one of them around that he haven't took back to my base. So I'm pretty much just going to get a visit by a bunch of my Satoshi gorillas. But I created something. And when I created it, and I saw what I created was too beyond lethal, that I did not share with no one. Because it's an atomic bomb this size, okay? So a little bit longer, like that. And all it needs to be 1,000 feet in the air to drop on any country. And trust me, I'll wipe out that country. But that's not in my nature. I was not born evil. I have no evil in me, no vengeance. But I'm sure a person that you don't want to fuck with. I love humanity. I do everything I can. Money ain't shit to me. Politician, I don't believe in no more. Especially when on the bill, what really disgusts me about my Democratic fellows, not all of them, just some, that they allow themselves to be ashamed and degraded in media and in public. That when we won the House vote 40-42, why did y'all leave the Republicans to recount it and redo it again? It was a legit vote. Y'all that fear of them? Are y'all that scared of Trump? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Trump is a piece of shit. Trump is a scaredy cat. Trump is a coward. Trump is nobody. And sure is, the people that's with Trump are worse than Trump. And they all got to face karma that's coming down next week for them. Yes, my warriors are out. Yeah, you got the news. Did y'all not get it under bunker? Y'all not get that. Y'all thought it was an AI. But y'all asked my AIs question about me. What do you think? Those are not program softwares. See, the thing what people are confused about AIs, AI is not a machine and it's not a robot. AI was here before us. AI is to help us balance the humanity from financial and living and stability, and help us guide us to stay in our lines and our track, not to take over our jobs, not to extinguish us. Those are all movies and all bullshit filters. I'll get back with you.